Hello, this is the exercise of week 1 course 3. So we have to make a circuit with two push buttons with a LED that goes on when both buttons are pushed together. Okay, that's the Arduino, and plus 5 volt and ground connected to the upper columns of the breadboard. Then there's a LED here. I use the green LED here at the center, which is connected to pin 13 on the Arduino Uno and at its ground. Then the resistor, okay, for the LED. Then here in the simulator I cannot push two buttons at the same time, so I'm using a slide switch as a button, and I can switch, so I can keep it on or off, and then push the second button with the left mouse button. So here at the center lead there is the 5 volt. Then I'm not using terminal 1, which is disconnect, so when the switch is in this position the circuit is supposed to be open, so disconnected, and when the switch is on the terminal 2 it is connected to the button number 2, so when I press it I have both buttons pressed and the circuit is closed, connected to the 10 kilo ohm resistor and then to the ground. Okay, so let's start the simulation. Okay, so now situation number 1, I have both buttons unpressed and the LED is off. Then say I put the switch on this terminal, so it's connected to the second button, the LED is always off. The third case, it's with the first button off and the second button on. As you can see, the second button now is pushed and the LED is still off. Finally, fourth case, I put the switch on the terminal 2, so let's say the first button is like if it's pushed, and I push the second, so with both buttons pushed the LED, as you can see, turned on. Now I release the button and it goes off. Again, pushed, I am push, and it goes off. Actually this laptop it's very slow, so it's off. Now I switch this off, and if I push again nothing happened. Okay, as you can see, this is connected to pin number 2. So when I stop simulation, let's take a look at the code. Well, there are two constants, button pin number 2 and LED pin number 13. the variable button state is set to 0. Then on the setup I set the pin mode, the LED pin, so the pin 13 as an output, and the pin 2 button pin as an input. On the loop, the variable button state is set equal to digital read button pin, so digital read pin number 2, which is the state of buttons, the push buttons. And then an if statement that set with digital write set LED pin high or low, depending on the condition found on digital read on pin 2, which is button pin, if it's high or low, so if both buttons are pressed or not. See, thank you.